to Out Motorsports, channel for cars as you are. I'm Jake.
I'm Tyler.
And we are driving a lot of cars in a short period of time at the 2023 WAPA Rally today, and we are in the Alfa Romeo Giulia 4Gs, the Quadrifoglio. I always call it a Quattro Formaggio because I think I'm clever. But this is my first time driving one of these.
Yeah.
I've driven the Stelvio, which is the SUV that's like on this chassis, but not with the big motor. So this is a, what, 2.9?
2.9 liter V6, Ferrari-derived, makes 505 horsepower. I don't know about the torque.
Something,
but enough.
Some torque,
enough.
Sufficient. It sounds nice. We've got our drive modes in D for dynamic. So the shocks are turned up, and then the exhaust is turned up, and steering feel and throttle and all that. No.
It does sound very good though.
Oh yeah.
And I love the Ferrari-derived, Ferrari-esque column-mounted shifters. It's not on the
paddles
wheel.
are huge and they're metal, which is cool. And the start-stop buttons on the steering wheel, like, they are going for such a vibe. Yeah. Even with their other cars too, and I think it works. And this button will, okay, so you can set the dampers to be soft even if you want everything turned up.
That's nice.
So it's like a one-touch button, which I appreciate.
It has a lot of carbon fiber trim, but like real carbon fiber trim. Yeah. It's not covered
it's like exposed,
with, yeah,
no clear coat or whatever.
It's textured and you can see like each individual fiber.
And I know this is, I don't know if they're redoing this for 25 or something, but there's gonna be a new like dash and infotainment and stuff, but this I've used on the Stelvio and it's honestly like pretty fine. This is it's a little slow to respond sometimes, but it's, there's real buttons for the climate control and down here for your volume and stuff. Which I love
how it's integrated. Everything either has like a switch or a knob.
Yeah.
And it's very like old school in a good way.
Yeah, yeah. I love that. Okay, good roads, yay. Second gear.
Nobody in front of us. Woo!
This thing rips. Ooh, there's some brakes. Good initial bite on the brakes. It feels good.
A little bit of rotation going back there.
Yeah, it wants to rotate. Way too fast on this road. This encourages you to do dumb stuff. I love it. Good steering. I know steering is one of those things that Alfa really wants to be like their thing. They want it to be quick steering, which I think it is. And it is quick, but it gives you feel. It's not too light. So very communicative. It's interesting because I don't know if this feels as fast as 505 horsepower implies it would.
I was just about to say that.
Because like back there, that was full throttle when we were like second gear coming out of the slow part.
Right, but how high did you rev that?
To red line.
Okay, interesting. Okay.
But it just didn't feel. Yeah. Maybe because we don't have the torque figures because we're not prepared. It feels like more horsepower than torque is all.
That makes a lot of sense.
That's
it didn't
all it
feel
is.
like
there's no like shove to it.
Yeah, a lot of like non-performance oriented turbos kind of die off when you get them higher in the RPM, and things like M cars and this and a lot of the AMG cars continue to rev all the way to redline.
Right.
And that's just an equation of more horsepower than torque. So
yeah,
that makes a lot of sense. Speaking of brake bite, that's really good going through that part though.
That felt nice right there.
So obviously brakes are good, but how do they feel?
Like,
it's an electric pedal, right? Like I don't think this is actually like I don't know the name. It's like a brake-by-wire pedal.
Well, let's kind of go a little quicker and try to slow down. It's got good feel and good feedback. Like good initial bite, not super strong. You have to roll into it a little bit to get it to give you something.
Right.
But not a lot. Not a lot. It's just not like, you know, some cars where you get like that really sharp initial bite that's almost too much and you'll fly through the windshield. Yeah. This is not that, but it feels nice, at least right now. I'm not beating on it, so the pads are not hot.
From the passenger seat, I'm surprised at how compliant it actually is.
Yeah, even with the dampers turned all the way up.
Yeah, like it's in the hottest mode right now, I think, and it's still comfortable.
Actually, there is a race mode.
Oh, okay. Let's go there, shall we?
Why will it not go into race mode? Just stop. Let me pull off the road. I'll just stop in the middle of it. Race.
There we go. Press and hold race mode.
Press and hold.
Okay. Okay, so that confirms
some rubber down.
Yeah, that confirms horsepower high in the RPM. What were we,
Yes.
like, that was 4,000 RPM and then it
spun a
decided to
tire.
spin the tires?
Yeah, that's exactly what that is. Interesting. Okay, so now the steering got even heavier. And I always think that, like, these race modes, like, they're stupid to drive around on the street unless you want to just, like, have a ton of fun. I don't know. We've got stability control off, the driver assistance systems are off.
The ride is more harsh. It definitely makes it
brakes
more
feel
mad.
good, though, even getting into it there to slow back down. Like, predictable pedal feel. And as you said, even in the fully dialed up, all the thing, it went red down here.
Oh, it did.
That's fun.
Fancy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is a little, I'm sure you can see us, like, bouncing around a little bit more. It is choppier.
Yeah.
Like, you do feel the imperfections, but it's still compliant once you go over, like, big bumps and big undulations.
It's just keeping the body from, like, flopping around,
Yeah.
that's all. And then the automatic downshifts under braking, like, if I... That's... That sound is cool.
It's good.
It's weird, 2.9 liter, it's weird.
It is weird. It's very not round
bad, but
number.
it's like just a Ferrari V12 cut in half, more or less.
Yeah.
From what I know. I don't know a lot, but...
And it has that, like, emotion too. Like, that's what you want in an Alfa.
That's the
like,
whole point,
that's why you
yeah.
buy this.
Yeah.
And, like, I think this is the only car we've been in today where we both just laughed at something, like, silly that it did.
Yeah. like it's they're not going for the volume of a BMW or an Audi or even a Mercedes AMG, and, like, that shows, but it's cool because they're not, I think.
Yeah. This is definitely the emotional car, not the numbers car.
Yeah.
Which is a good thing.
I'm gonna have a heck of a time getting out of here.
Yeah, you are.
It
It's
means I'm
gonna
gonna
be
have to accelerate quickly for safety. We love to be safe on this channel. So this Amazon van better turn.
Safety first.
Oh shit.
Very safe.
The most safe. The
Safety
safest.
first, opposite
Safety
lock.
first. Full oppo.
All right, well, proof. It's emotion.
Emotion. Okay, now here's the thing though with that.
Oh my.
I don't know how that felt from your seat other than you've got
scary.
it sucked up inside of you now. So from my point of view, I was maybe expecting it to do that, and I gave it maybe a little too much throttle input, but it was easy enough to kind of hold it. I felt like if I was looking to do a drift, I could have continued that,
Right.
although my stupid right foot was just like, and, came off because I didn't want to hit anybody or spin. But what's interesting is it took a minute to build boost.
Yeah.
I went to turn left, and I hit it, and there's not that initial down low torque that, like, everything today has.
So you don't expect it to do that because of the way that it builds power. So, like,
Right.
in the same place that it spun the tires further back is when it decided to spit us sideways just now. Like,
Right, because the boost builds higher up, and the way it comes in is just so unlike what I'm used to right now. And keeping in mind, I'm just purchased a Supra,
Yes.
which does not feel very turbocharged.
Right.
Whereas this feels forced induction. It's like nothing, and then like as you saw, it hits you like a sledgehammer. So
That was fun.
super fun, a lot of personality. I'm into this thing.
Me too.
Anything else?
No, that's it.
That's it.
Bring us more emotion. We like it.
Like, share, comment, subscribe. Bye.